Getting M. Graham's Sepia was initially exciting because I'd wanted to try some monochromatic stuff and maybe use it in place of the Higgins ink for line work. I haven't gotten around to that since after the Daniel Smith mixing chart, I was curious to see how sepia would play in mixes. So here we are. This is a quarter sheet of 11 by 15 Strathmore 300 series cold press. At 5.5 inches by 7.5 inches, there's plenty of space to accommodate my current collection of M. Graham on the top row and Daniel Smith on the bottom row. That looks like a nice dark swatch there, doesn't it? Well, we'll come back to that later because, spoiler, drying shift. Don't be fooled by the sleight of hand, making it appear as if I'm using 7 brushes. I only use 2, a 6 and a 10. They're from Princeton's Snap line, which is a step up from their Real Value sets. Last year, I purchased 4 sizes at my local art store for less than $20, and I've been happy with them. Eventually, I'd like to add to my brush collection from either the Heritage or the Neptune line. At one time, I considered the painting with coffee thing that was popular for a while. Or is it still? It pops up periodically in my viewing suggestions anyway. But isn't it just an alternate method of getting the sepia tone look? I'd rather drink my coffee and paint with sepia. I would love that shade in a nail polish. Speaking of, I was between colors here, so you may notice a weird tint on my nails. Did I fall into a vat of tartrazine? Nah, it's simply what can happen when you don't use a base coat under your nail polish. And while yellow can work, the "is it a fungus or a newfangled disease" style is not a good look these days. These shades bring to mind murder mysteries and Victorian mansions, or a murder mystery in a Victorian mansion. Basically, Sherlock Holmes. What was up with all those colorful story titles? Study in Scarlet, Blue Carbuncle, Red-Headed League, Silver Blaze, Copper Beaches. Was Arthur Conan Doyle a secret watercolorist, perhaps? Someone needs to solve that mystery. That was quite a drying shift on the sepia swatch, so I added another layer. In watercolor parlance, this is called glazing, but not glazing over. That would be my partner's eyes whenever I use watercolor parlance, or even just the word parlance. So it turns out I like sepia in mixes. You could say it's transformative. Sepia toned down the vibrancy, making these lovely muted versions that are right up my alley. I'm happy to share this little experiment, aka the adventure of the sepia paint mixer. Until next time, stay artsy, my friends.